Aoife Mchugh. Yes, this is a strawweight fight. Aoife's 0-1. We got 1-0. I said debut, didn't I, for Aoife Mchugh? I'm sorry about that. So somebody wants to get rid of her O, and somebody wants to keep the O. Great song to come out to for Aoife Mchugh as well. We know that the SBG chain of gyms is really interesting, actually, because I train at one in Niagara Falls, where I'm from. SBG Niagara, big shout out to Rich Beaufort and the crew over there. But they have an entire curriculum and approach for striking and kickboxing, for jiu-jitsu or submission grappling, both gi and no gi. And then one to bring it all together in mixed martial arts. And it's a very interesting curriculum based around posture, positioning, pressure, possibilities. And it's very great at training their fighters. Bianca Borgioli, Team Underground. She's come above ground for this one. The crowd likes this walkout music. They got guys and girls popping their heads to it. But the strawweight division traditionally has been one where we get where our students, pardon me, where our competitors have incredible submission skills. They come in with a heavy kickboxing base or a heavy grappling base, and sometimes they're mismatched there. And we know that Borgioli is going to come in with a very strong grappling pedigree, having been winning gold medals on the local circuit and the national circuit here in the UK. Obviously, Aoife Mchugh's got to be aware of that. So Borgioli wants to make it get close. But sometimes when you're overly aware of the grappling exchanges or the grappling ability of someone, it can really open up some damage to be done on the feet and in the hands. We're only moments away from having all those decisions made for us. All right, referee Alan Jackson calling this fight to a start, to commence. Ooh, some nice feints there immediately from Mchugh. Good counter from Borgioli. Ooh, slapping the switch high from Mchugh. Ooh, counter right hand. And that wobbles Mchugh. Borgioli, despite her grappling background, seems very happy to stand up and exchange. So far, Borgioli has landed the stiffer and harder shots.
Aoife with great head movement, though. Nice little slip off, and then a straight right from Aoife. Good combination from Bianca. Oh, yeah, big right.
She did eat a big right, and that left her kind of staring at the lights for a moment.
Yeah, Aoife trying to get deep on that single. Trying to suck the leg away from the cage.
See, maybe if you do this just as a test, if Mchugh's doing this as a test of the grappling experience of Borgioli, that's fine, but you have to break away and go back to where you were getting some success.
Yeah, Borgioli took a gold at Grappling Industries very recently. Big jiu-jitsu competition. So maybe it might not be the strategic advantage to take her down to the floor. Or Aoife's been in the gym, she knows what she's good at. She's certainly having good success in these wrestling and a little bit dirty boxing exchanges. Steve, what does Bianca need to do to get out of here?
Oh, Bianca's doing it well. She's sucking her hips back, pushing her hips back, and getting away from that possible exchange. I'm liking what McHugh's doing here because she's kind of looking for that head and arm throw, but now she's coming up with the underhook, so there's like a possible head pinch position, which we're seeing is becoming quite popular in the MMA meta at the moment. But now Bianca Borgioli has reversed the position, and she's happy to box dirtily and also land knees to the legs.
Yeah, it's all turning around now.
Oh,
Bianca
there's
with
body
the drive.
shots.
Heavy knees, heavy body shots.
You see, and yeah,
Trip to the floor.
McHugh was too busy trying to headlock her there and do like a schoolyard headlock, and was eating some shots to the body. And Borgioli is just raining down right hands now.
And we know that Bianca Borgioli's last fight, she won by decision. She does have a good gas tank. She can keep this pace up.
She's just, yeah, exactly. She's just full tilt right now, Chris.
Yeah.
Look at just, I want to have CompU stat for CompU strikes right now, because look, she's throwing like a strike a second, right? She's just continues. Every time there's an opening, Bianca Borgioli's just firing them in there. There we go.
Oh, looking for angles is Eve from the bottom, trying to set up a armbar. The problem is the cage gets in the way. It just stops your hip movement.
And early on there, Borgioli was doing the right thing, just poking her head, putting her head right into the cage.
Big splash of blood there from Aoife.
Oh yeah, some of that ground and pound really got through. There's a mouse under the eye
Of Bianca Borgioli.
Was that her? Yeah, that's her right eye. So
now, Steve, I want to talk about Bianca. Her team, Team Underground, they've been part of a Sky TV documentary called The Good Fight Club. So if you're watching this and you're looking at the head coach there, Steve Cook, on camera right now with a beautiful beard. Very interesting guy. Articles been written about him, and he runs his fight club in a very interesting way. And yeah, been part of this documentary talking about how martial arts can help perfect your character and all the positive aspects it can have. I think you've got to check it out, Steve.
What's the angle of the doc?
It's just looking at fight clubs, I think, and the people there. It's like you're looking at all the different personalities, and you and I know it's so interesting. You could be in a gym, and one guy is a multi-millionaire businessman, someone else is a 16-year-old kid, someone else is a professional fighter, someone else is, he's hiding from his wife, but it's all sorts in a gym.
I'm all those things except a millionaire. So that could change. You never know. Anyway, so we're coming out for the second round. Can McHugh? Ooh, McHugh's got to watch blowing that nose out. You don't want to.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't look like it's too damaged.
Yeah, more of a nosebleed than a nose break, I think.
Yeah, Bianca Borgioli getting the better of that one, and there's an excellent counter right hand.
Aoife's got some lovely kicks.
I do like. Oh, look at the mouse in the eye.
Yeah, there's a big bruise.
Breaking away. I
Aoife,
said
left hook.
Yep, I saw it. The corner was telling Bianca to break away, and she does that very well. Oh, good head movement from McHugh. Ooh, lovely head kick.
That's the thing. You'll see this a lot. You'll see guys have a really good job of slipping punches. Their boxing's great, but people will then time that to throw a head kick up, and they effectively end up leaning into it.
And it's just that McHugh was fairly close to that kick, so it didn't eat the full power of it. Ooh. But McHugh just loves loading up and just steaming forward. I think she's got to be aware that she didn't win the grappling exchange last time, so she needs to learn to break away. And right now, look, Bianca's got her bent over like a sapling.
Trying to climb up onto her back one with Steve. Very interesting.
SPG grappling.
Yep.
Handing out black belts to likes of Conor McGregor this week.
That was SPG Ireland. Coventry, local gym.
They're all like SPG, aren't they? I think you can enjoy that. So they've got a high level of grappling, and I was saying while you were in the cage, Chris, that they've got an interesting curriculum approach to all of their different martial arts disciplines. So McHugh is definitely well versed in that.
Yep.
And right here we're seeing Bianca just punish McHugh with her head in the, her forehead in the face of McHugh.
And that was interesting. Bianca Borgioli almost talking to her, I think. A little bit of psychological warfare. Aoife trying to go for that rubber guard. She's got an overwrap on the arm, which is what you want for this when you're trying to bring the leg over, but the cage just ruins it. It makes it so difficult.
It's going to be hard.
Basically, you need to bring your leg between the two heads, but Bianca's being so smart. She knows that. She's just driving the forehead forward, taking all that space away.
Yeah, now McHugh moves to a bicep tie with that right hand, maybe trying to shoot her right leg over top for the triangle. she can't really get the movement. She's back into that rubber guard position.
Yeah, and I mean, it's going to be useful for breaking the posture of Bianca Borgioli and stopping her being able to be effective with this ground and pound.
That's not what you
Look at the
want.
arm again.
Oh, there's the armbar. She used it very well to sink into the armbar, but
Yeah, it was the same setup as the first round. She's got a little bit more time this time. 35 seconds. Can she get a nice crank on this arm? It's pretty deep. It's hard with the legs over.
and Bianca Borgioli's leg is blocking the finish.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aoife's going to be trying to get both hands onto the wrist.
McHugh's using her head to get underneath. She just doesn't seem to have the angle. 16 seconds.
I feel like if Borgioli just span her legs to side control, essentially, she'd be pretty safe. It gives you like a restless cradle position, even though they've got the arm.
Yes, but McHugh just can't straighten it out at the moment. She's very close in both rounds. Wonder if she should have gone belly down there.
Very
just
close.
not enough time.
I don't think it's enough to take the round. Bianca's
Nice
on top
smile.
doing damage.
Bianca smiles at Aoife.
At the SBG corner, head coach Rich Green, they're going to be watching this fight intensely, trying to see what little adjustments they can make. I could see that Aoife could come out and maybe try and throw some kicks. She's got to look for a finish now. You know, a good coach like they have over there at SBG commentary, they're going to be aware that there's a good chance they're 2 rounds down. So now we've got to look for that finish. Even maybe pull guard. She's been very effective off her back. Shoot, pull guard, throw that try the arm bar up early so we've got time to work on it. Or keep the range, use those kicks, pepper, and try and get a finish.
As a BJJ black belt, I suppose you're saying that jumping guard is really underrated, and you should just jump on him. Beam forward, grab the collar tie, jump guard.
I'm saying if you're in the 3rd round, you're 2 rounds down, and you've got to try to find a way to finish, then maybe.
I think try it out. Go for it. Exactly. But the one thing that I'm seeing with McHugh is she's throwing with bad intentions constantly, and I really like it. I really do. She's done some damage to the face of Bianca, but she seems to be she was loading up a little bit more in that 2nd round.
My students were getting upset with me because I was teaching doubles, right, and then sit outs. You'd be happy so far. And then sit throughs, where you go to butterfly. And you can like sweep, elevate, get on top. Yeah. My students are like, you're just trying to trick us into pulling guard. No.
Yeah, definitely.
Damien Meyer.
Listen, only oh, there you go. You see, that's McHugh steaming forward. Now she needs to get hands on the face and push away.
It's incredible, the psychology. When a corner man says, look, you're 2 rounds down, we need to go hell for leather here. Some people, it breaks their spirit, and some people, it fires them. I don't think
McHugh's got the spirit that can be broken.
No.
I don't think so. I definitely see that in Bianca. She's got a serious bruise on her cheek there.
Great head
her right eye. And just, you know, McHugh's all over like a rash at the moment.
Yeah, thinking of that last round, she's on the bottom most of the round, taking heavy punishment, and she has come out fired up for round 3.
This is the thing, though. McHugh's got to be aware of her posture, because as soon as she's lost her posture a few times, she's been the one getting taken down. Now she's got a hand on the
climbing on the looking like almost a flying armbar, but it's just not a high percentage move what she's trying to pull off there, or maybe a back take. Sadly, poorly executed. She's ended up in a terrible spot now.
Yeah, now she's flattened out.
This is what amateur fights are about, Steve. It's about going in there, trying things, and that you don't risk it going onto a pro record, and you can try things out. And
she's flattened out.
Aoife's going to know not to do that next time.
Bianca's all over her now, and unanswered punches. Can Bianca finish this off? Because now she's just hitting
all over.
Paul Nichols.
Incredible finish.
Alan Jackson has seen enough. Some big shots there. Just McHugh's not hurt. Just disappointment, really, that has her. Really good sportsmanship from both of our female fighters tonight. They both laid it out. Really good exchanges on the feet. Great power from the feet, which you don't always see from strawweight fighters. They both got dynamite in their hands. It just ended up being the grappling of Bianca Borgioli that finished it. And she did well. I think she took the first 2 rounds, and then she's able to finish it in the 3rd. Aoife Mchugh, please, 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 come on back. I'd like to see you keep fighting, keep gaining your experience in the cage. You did it must have been a devastating left hand in the 1st round that caused that mouse under the eye of Bianca. And we're seeing in the replays here the exchanges. Nice head slipping there from McHugh, and there's that flash up switch left high kick from Bianca Borgioli, and here comes the finish, just pounding away, big left hands, and she's very careful there not to hit the back of the head of McHugh, which is very high level. There's big smiles there from Borgioli. We go for the official announcement from Chris Fensom. A victory via TKO for Bianca Borgioli and the Team Underground.